thought that I would have ended up, or we would have ended up here with her.
And it's because you know who got the best vibes.
In the best.
Me.
Is PrincessxPhlo in a poly relationship with Yonce? Yes or no? Is it real? We're gonna let Yonce answer that question.
The answer is yes. We've been doing this. The answer is yes.
Oh, sorry. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Love Experience. I'm PrincessxPhlo.
This your boy Phlo.
And this your girl Yonce in the building.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. We got our girl here. I feel like the vibes is so good.
Oh, it's definitely here and it's lit.
Woo! Today, we wanted to talk about TRI LUV. Because y'all know that was a first season that y'all got to experience and see. And there was a lot of stuff on there that happened. A lot of stuff that y'all didn't get to see. A lot of stuff that was just kind of like left unanswered. So we just want to kind of throw that out. And
Before we get started though, let's go ahead and take this shot.
y'all know what we do on our show. We take a shot on every episode.
Are y'all ready to take a shot though?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Let's get it. I'm
Y'all know we do it.
I'm gonna let you pour it because she likes to take little shots.
What you mean? I'm filling up all of our cups.
Ooh, okay.
We get little
That's
every
how we
episode.
doing today.
That's how we doing. She already know what we do, how we do when we come on here. So stop playing.
Okay.
Yeah. That's such an insider, y'all. Y'all would never know. Y'all would never know.
Just don't get it.
If you know, you
Somebody
know.
else might get it.
Somebody else might get it. But if you don't know,
Now you know.
you'll never
That
know.
you ain't get it.
So we're taking a shot to this time, like.
Huh?
We're taking a shot to this time.
So I want to take a shot to, you know, just a good relationship.
Yes.
And, you know, more growth and success.
Growth together?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
This is so good for us.
Cheers,
I
y'all.
love it.
Cheers.
Oh my God. I'm
Don't. It's my last one.
Ooh.
Get it out, you.
But
good?
first of all, I just want to say that, like,
You gotta take a minute before you can breathe again.
for real, that should take you out. But I just want to say that, like, me and Leia have been doing, like, ever since we got together, as we told y'all before, we've been doing, like, we've been poly, we've been experimenting with different girls and doing different things, but we never really want to put it on YouTube for whatever reason.
Honestly, I don't think it's not that we didn't ever want to. It's just that was something that we had going on in the background that me and you was like,
Right, it was
because
our
it was
personal
already enough that y'all gotta understand something. It was already enough that me and Phlo was an interracial couple. You know, we wasn't ready to even come out with that. Because, you know, you deal with a lot. Being an interracial couple, you're dealing with a lot of backlash. You're dealing with a lot of, you know, judgmental people, you know, family issues, family disagreements, stuff like that. So it was like, that was something that we kept under wraps for a long time. So us coming out with a poly, it's like, oh, what the fuck? So, you know, we definitely, and I feel like we're the happiest now because we took our time with it. And we finally are able to be comfortable enough to come out and be like, okay, hey, this is us. This is what we're comfortable. This is how we started out. You know, we trust each other. We built up trust. We built up a lot of confidence in each other in our relationship. Like, we have a solid foundation. So
Right, and if you look at some of our early videos, you can actually see videos with Yonce.
Yeah, she's in,
I got caught in the bed with Yonce like 4 years ago.
Years ago, okay? Been around.
Been around.
Been around. And it's crazy the way our story started, you know, like, it was out of just curiosity, like innocence. It was very cute. It was very like
very fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Entertaining.
It wasn't serious.
It just happened.
It wasn't serious. And who would have thought that I would have ended up, or we would have ended up here with her?
And it's because you know who got the best vibes.
Me.
That's
now
it.
That too.
So when y'all watched season 1 of TRI LUV, you were actually seeing like us starting to actually go from just having fun and having good vibes to trying to decide if we wanted to get into a real relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because we haven't really been in one. With Lily, I guess it was kind of like, it was real short. It wasn't too serious. It was more like fun. Mm-hmm. But this is more like something we took serious. So that's what the first season of TRI LUV was.
I feel like the first season of TRI LUV was, it was a lot of pressure because of what we had going on in between us trying to figure out this whole poly relationship. It was like,
and the performance.
We had the show, and that show for me was so big because this show was the first time I ever performed since Atlanta, since I had my car accident where I couldn't even perform at all. And it was just like I had a point to prove, you know.
And it was our first show in Houston.
Yeah, in Houston.
So we wanted to show, like, a lot of YouTubers, like, we actually had something different. A lot of YouTubers were actually artists.
Yeah,
real
we're
artists.
different from a lot of them.
We're industry artists. We've been in the industry. We've been signed to labels. So that's something we got different. So we wanted to show the world, like, yo, we do this. This is us.
This is us, exactly.
And Yonce was one of the dancers that she used in some of the shows we did in Atlanta. So that's how we met Yonce.
She was a part of that whole experience in Atlanta and all the other things that went on behind the scenes, because the way it really happened was my friend Keem, who was my choreographer, is
also my best friend.
Yeah. So he was the one that bought, like, when I had my first music video with Phlo. Me and Phlo did our first music video together. Well, I'm not gonna say my first music video, but
the first one we did. Well, we did one together. No, we did one for the Omens.
Yeah, we did Omens.
But first big production.
We did a music video, and I wanted to go all out. One thing about the Princess, baby, I go all out when it comes to my stuff. I don't have stuff on nothing. So I hired the best of the best. When it came to Keem, he's the best of the best. Let's just be real. And when he came, he bought dancers, and not just one dancer. He bought a plethora of dancers. And they were all lit. They were all a vibe. They were all very good, professional. They came on time. They was at rehearsals and we was vibing. And Yonce was just one of the ones who stood out the most to me. Even though she was the most quiet, she was the smallest out of all of them. Because let's be real, it was a lot of them that were like, they were thick girls. Even one of them got like a personal performance with Zayn. And y'all know Lil Zayn. Y'all remember Lil Zayn? Like,
who was that? I don't recall.
That was China. She got her personal. He was like, oh yeah, she gonna be the one with Lil Zayn.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And so anybody would have wanted that position, but for me it was like I was looking more so of like sometimes I don't always go for the biggest in the room because
it's about your talent.
Yeah, it's about the talent and it's about just you confident but you humble.
Yeah,
and that's what she gave me. And Phlo didn't know Yonce. It was more so me and her bonding through our dance rehearsals, you know what I'm saying?
Which I wasn't really there.
He wasn't there.
I was watching the kids or just focused on that. I wasn't really paying attention to that.
And so, that was really what it really was. She danced well. She was giving it on stage, you know. And like I said, it was like 6 other girls that was a part of my team. I could have chose any one of them, or any one of them could have been a part of this experience, but that wasn't what I was. And at the time, I wasn't looking for that. It just happened naturally.
And one of the things that makes our relationship interesting is that, like, me and Leia met in the music industry. Doing music, being inside of the same label.
Yeah.
That's kind of what got us around each other. And then we met Yonce through us getting, you know,
in the music industry.
Yeah, like still in the industry. So
it was
entertainment industry.
It was it was all in the inside of the entertainment industry world.
And it wasn't like we were searching for it. Like me and her were messing with some different girls before we met Yonce. Yeah. But after we met Yonce, it was kind of like, okay.
And then it was crazy because it wasn't even like we met her and it was like, okay, let's do this. Honestly, Yonce was the quietest in the room. Like she came, she was my dancer, like I said. Then it came to my birthday. My birthday came. I had so many people on my birthday boat, y'all. We talked about this on the episode. She barely made it on the boat. Because nobody knew her. So I was like, what you doing here? You can leave.
And I'm just around. Like, they done left all my friends behind. I'm like, damn.
The guy that introduced her to me, that brought her to the team, it didn't even end up on the boat.
Okay, so I'm still here.
Yeah, she ended up on the boat.
I was nervous. I was like, I don't know if I should try to get off of this bitch or what. Like, but
so let me ask you a question. What made you stay in the boat then?
What made me stay is because I don't know. It was like picking and choosing. We had already drove so far, and I really didn't want to come for no reason, and I wanted to hang out with y'all. So it's just like, but I was still just a little nervous to leave my friends.
So at this point in time, you didn't really know what's that.
You didn't know us like that.
Did you like feel like, hey, I liked him?
Yeah, I had a little bit of trust in y'all just because we worked together already.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it made it a little more easier.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay. But see, at that point in time, were you interested in?
I don't think.
Or was that before you were interested?
I don't know. I don't think I took that shit serious back then.
Yeah, back then it was more like you were just like, hey, I trust them. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
So we had a game night. Well, it wasn't even a game night. I feel like we had the bonfire thing that happened.
We had this
Jordan was there.
Party.
Jordan was there, and everything.
Jordan was too lit. Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
She's been around.
Like I said, all this shit is 100% A1 genuine.
Yeah, but you seen Jordan on our show in TRI LUV season 1. She wasn't just a random girl. She's a girl who was really around. Like when we, the first time, like me and Yonce kissed, she dared us to kiss, which y'all seen in season 1.
It was a reenactment.
It was a reenactment.
Yeah.
The first time me and Yonce kissed was because she dared us to kiss. And Jordan,
I could have dared Jordan to do it, but I wanted to see what she was on because she was always so quiet. So let me ask
you, what made you want to ask her?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Cool. I'm curious about
I was like, this girl's so quiet. She cute though, but let me see what she really on. And that's why I was like, let me dare her, and I dared you, and she did it. And I was like, oh shit.
I might be quiet, but I was down.
She was down.
And the kiss lasted for a minute too. It wasn't the way we did it in TRI LUV was how it really happened.
And it was so many people around us. It was Keem, which is her best friend, which is my homie, like, and it was so many of our other friends, guys, like other people around. And the kiss was just, everybody was just like, oh,
like damn, like this shit for real.
Like, y'all kiss like that?
Like, y'all already knew each other or what?
Yeah.
Like,
and so, like, every weekend we would have, or Keem would have, like, game night parties at his house. So we would just do game nights, getting drunk almost every other weekend, blah, blah, blah. So me and her just always ended up together because it would be other girls there. Like, China was there, other girls, all these other girls, Phlo would come or whatever. But me and her just always ended up just clinging together more, you know?
Like when we went home from the game night, a lot of times she ended up coming home with us.
Yes!
She would, and it'd just be like that.
And a lot of times when she gonna come home with us, or we was riding to a club, she was like, I'm riding with PrincessxPhlo, I'm riding with them, I'm riding with Lay.
And just to point out, we were not a YouTube couple. We were PrincessxPhlo. I was D-Phlo.
And I was Leia.
We were artists. I was D-Phlo, the rapper. She was PrincessxPhlo, the singer. And there was no YouTube.
There was no YouTube.
We didn't even have YouTube.
Nope.
This is before YouTube.
Before YouTube, and listen, she was down from before all this shit. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, so don't try to play me, y'all. Just know. Been there, done that.
But then I got the vibes just been there, so it only made sense going into this first season. We brought on the original. Her Instagram is Yonce Original. Okay. Make sure y'all follow her because it's the original. Period. And regardless of what y'all see, I know y'all was used to, you know, Lily or whatever. But respectfully, I always gotta say this because y'all always ask, what happened to the first girl? Well, really, if y'all really want to know the tea, she is the first girl.
This is the original.
She is the first girl.
Original.
It's just that we never got a chance to document it, record, and do all this extra stuff.
Why? Because we weren't YouTubers.
And trust me, if y'all really would have got to see the beginning of the real tea, baby, it would have been no questions asked. Y'all would be asking all these questions.
Okay.
Because it was lit in the beginning, I ain't gonna lie.
And that's why we felt the need to reenact the scenes. Y'all could see how it really went down before YouTubers. If we were YouTubers, we may have actually shot some of this stuff.
Exactly.
And showed y'all. But after we became YouTubers, we're like, okay, we're gonna do this type of content. We didn't want to show y'all like our full real life.
We weren't ready to come out with our real
We didn't know.
life.
And honestly, there's no YouTubers really much doing this. So we were like, I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if that's the type of content people want to see.
But you know, being honest sometimes is the best thing to do, even though a lot of people are used to it, so it comes off kind of weird to some people. Because they're like, what the fuck is this? Y'all letting another girl into y'all life? But y'all don't understand, it's been working for us all these years.
Yeah, y'all been doing it.
I can see it's only new to y'all because y'all are just seeing it. But it's been working for us since years and years before we even started YouTube. So
because after like the first time we had a threesome with Yonce, I don't feel like we really did many threesomes with other girls for a minute. You know what I mean? Just like with Yonce. Like, so even though we didn't make it an official relationship, it was like unofficial.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, we're gonna chill with Yonce, you're gonna come through the room, we're gonna do this and that, and there ain't no other girl. It's not like Yonce would leave and then we bring another girl through.
Yeah.
We weren't doing that.
Yeah, we weren't doing
like after
that.
we found her, it was kind of like, hey.
No, because it was interesting because I knew that this was Yonce's first time with another girl too. That was actually interesting to me. And there was actually another time where me and Yonce had our own separate thing without Phlo.
Right.
And that was cool too.
Back in Atlanta.
In Atlanta, yeah. So that was cool. You remember that?
Yeah, it was cool. Definitely. You know, it's always lit with us.
You remember?
So what literally happened was we moved to Houston.
Yeah.
We got signed to a network, Nib Networks, And that's what brought us from Atlanta to Houston. We decided to transition from like focus on music as our #1 like focus.
Yeah.
And be like, we're gonna focus on YouTube. We came out here, and that's kind of the separation from Yonce. It wasn't like we just like didn't fuck with her or we didn't like her or whatever. It's just that we just were separated by distance.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? So time passed. So when you saw that Lily shit happen, like if we were still in Atlanta, that probably would have, it may not have happened.
Exactly,
You know
it would have always been her. Yeah.
But because she wasn't here, we ended up exploring new options, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But that's why we ended up circling back to something that we felt was
because we was like, this is more, it's more comfortable. It's more
something that
real. It's more genuine. It's like.
Well, I mean, Lily was real too.
Yeah, no, Lily, I'm not gonna say it wasn't real. It was real. It was too real.
it got turned up. For that. But it was just that it moved fast.
It was moving real. Yeah, it was moving
didn't move fast. At first, it was like she was our dancer as far as like doing performances on stage. She was dancing for us on our shows, and then it turned into like, you know, friends. Like, you know, she was your friend's friend, and then it turned into us chilling and getting intimate and things like that. It was never an official thing, but it was still like something.
But we knew, I think we all knew what
time.
it was.
Yeah.
It was almost like, okay, we know what this is, but what's understood?
Like what's next?
Exactly. I was never pressed on, you know, us having an official title, because we all had fun with what, you know, we was doing. So it wasn't no problem with us. We wasn't pressed about, you know, doing all that. So
that's
cool.
Yeah.
That's why I last so long.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
true. Because
there was no expectation.
You force shit,
just don't be forcing stuff.
Yeah, don't be forcing it. So, and it's fun. I love it. We have great times together.
I feel like when we're together, the vibes have always, since the beginning, I can't remember too many times where it was a bad vibe.
Yeah.
Like you would think when you got 2 Tauruses, you got a Leo. That, I mean, when you think you got a Taurus and a Leo, they say that's disaster. And you got 2 Tauruses and a Leo. Like, what is y'all talking about? But we never.
I think Taurus girls are just different than Taurus guys.
They probably are, for sure. Yeah. You know, because when's your birthday?
May 17th.
So she's in May, I'm in April, so there's a difference.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at that too.
Yeah.
You know, she's almost an Aries. What is Aries next? Aries is before, so you're almost the next sign. You're a couple days from the next sign.
I mean, I think so though, yeah.
I can't remember the next sign is. Yeah. But it just worked out. It's always been good vibes.
Yeah,
That's the beginning.
for sure. I mean, I love
and if it weren't for that, I don't know if we'd be here right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I definitely love this for us. We're happy. It's a definitely genuine vibe. Can't force no shit like this. It is what it is, you know. Things are definitely different when she's around, but it's because, you know, we gotta adjust. And it's fine. I don't mind adjusting, you know. But we've gotten a lot of work done.
We have.
We work so well together.
Yeah.
Right.
We've gotten so much work done, bro. I don't think me and Phlo have ever gotten this many content videos done like
in 1 week.
In one fucking week.
One thing I do like to do is get work done.
Okay.
That's what we gonna do.
Yes.
And that's why it makes sense at the end of the day.
And
it's all genuine.
She fits into the life.
Right.
The lifestyle.
We're all into the same things. It's just like, why not?
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the TRI LUV real quick.
Okay.
So how do you feel about it overall? Like, you watched it?
Season 1.
Yeah, I did. Overall, I feel like the season was lit. People tuned in. People had all their questions. People opened me up to the way that they look at things.
Right.
It was lit. Honestly, I feel like the show was definitely worth for season 2.
So how does it feel watching yourself on camera? Like after shooting it, actually sitting down and watching it, like
honestly, sometimes it be a little weird, but I be like, oh, so like this is just how they do it. This is how all the shows be. But
right.
But really it be more to it behind the scenes that you know, people may never know. But
yeah. And there was a lot of behind the scenes stuff, you know, that y'all never know. Yeah.
So has anybody like ever talked to you, noticed you, like, hey, I seen you on that show or anything? You ever been noticed?
Yeah, I have been.
Really?
Honestly, it was a little weird because I'm just like, no need to be so hype. I'm humble as fuck. So
yeah.
You know, just calm down. It's nice to meet you. I love the show too. It's nice to meet you. What's up? Tune in to season 2. It's lit.
Yeah.
But it's definitely good. It's a good feeling.
It's a good note,
Yeah, because you know we just living our lives for real.
Right.
We're just showing y'all how we really live in our life.
And
we're
the
just
fact that y'all like it, yeah. No, we like that shit too. It's lit.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Man, yeah, we went through a lot. on that.
What about y'all? Did y'all enjoy the show?
I definitely did.
I feel like season 1 went really well.
It was a success, huh?
Yeah,
It
I
was.
mean, the season 1 kind of built up to the show, you know. So so like you came to us and you asked us a question that we actually haven't answered yet, as to like, is it going to be an official relationship?
Oh yeah.
She sat down at the table, like she came in town and she was like, yo, listen, I'm here. I see this girl Lily around, and I'm trying to be like, yo, if we're gonna do this.
Cause she ain't taking my spot.
Right, and I understand that because you were around first. And she's like, yo, if I'm gonna be around y'all, then needs to be something more official, you know? So that's how the show started, episode 1. And then it kind of built more into like, we're getting ready for the
show, and we never got back to
Yeah,
it,
we never got back to the answer to that. But I feel like the show came out amazing. The show was lit.
I think so too.
We turned up. No offense to anybody, we killed everybody in that motherfucker.
Cause y'all know when the PrincessxPhlo come, baby.
Okay, full performance.
Full out.
Went crazy. And I feel like, you know, she added a lot to it. The other girl, what's her name?
And y'all, we only had one other thing too I want to add.
What's your other dancer's name?
Mackenzie.
She added a lot to it.
We only had 2 days, less than 2 days.
To perform.
Y'all came in town, me and her rehearsed a little bit, because y'all was performing with me before, but that was years ago. She don't remember that shit.
Right.
So we went over it a little bit, and then when we got with Mackenzie, them two got together and they performed, they did their little thing to try to, you know, rehearse and get it together and add some extra moves. Y'all, we only had less than 2 days to rehearse and get that shit down pat. Like, let's be the fuck for real. This was my first time even meeting Mackenzie. This was her first time even meeting Mackenzie. So the fact that I was able to combine these 2 girls together and come up with this whole like performance, crazy.
Really good work.
Crazy.
Yeah, and for it to all come together, everybody to get along, and it just work out.
Yeah, and then
happened.
And then originally, shout out to Keem again, once again, because he was the one who made the original choreography for the whole show.
We're using choreography from the shows we did in Atlanta.
From the shows that we did in
some big shows, some big stages.
Yeah, and we did.
Large stages.
We definitely hit big stages back in Atlanta. We were more prepared because everything was like, you know, on time, promptly. Now it was just, okay, now we're doing the show. Now we got to kind of go back to what we remembered, all of that. But y'all did good. Y'all for that time that we had, bro. Y'all did amazing.
But so did y'all. We only had, you know, such a little amount of time. And we all pulled through.
Yeah, we definitely pulled through. It was a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
it was a lot of pressure, man. I ain't gonna lie.
So the season was filled with a lot of pressure surrounding the show. Definitely the second season gonna be a whole different aesthetic, I'm sure. We're still trying to figure out where we're gonna go with that.
And I think let it just be what it is.
Yeah, just what it is, because we're giving our real life to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a poly couple that started as friends, started as co-workers, business relationship, and we turned it into something that was
beneficial.
Yeah, to all 3 of us.
Yeah, beneficial, and when she say beneficial, it's not, oh, she's beneficial, she's doing it for their money.
And not
it's never been about that.
Never been about
that. Well, I mean, any relationship has to be beneficial for all parties.
Yeah.
If just me and her in a relationship and I was the only one benefiting from this, why should she stay here?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So everybody has to feel like, and that's the thing about a poly couple, everybody has to feel equally happy and beneficial. And I feel like we all benefit from this. We're going together. We're gonna be millionaires together. You know what I'm saying? And this is just the beginning. Y'all gonna see it.
Just the beginning.
Just the beginning.
Exactly.
Like, this is a new year. When y'all see us like next year, it's
okay. I'm telling you.
Bigger things, baby.
Y'all gonna hate, y'all gonna really hate us this year. y'all.
What we want to do in this video is actually answer a question that a lot of y'all been asking.
Yeah, y'all been asking.
Y'all been asking, are y'all in a relationship? Is it real? We've been putting out TikToks and different scenes about fiance, girlfriend, all that. Are y'all in a real relationship? And we want to answer y'all's question right here. Is PrincessxPhlo in a poly relationship with Yonce? Yes or no? Is it real? We're gonna let Yonce answer that question.
Don't let me answer.
Yeah, we're gonna let you answer it.
She's stuck here.
Dang, the pressure is on, y'all. The answer is yes. We've been doing this. The answer is yes. Hell yes. Motherfucking yes. What else y'all wanna know? Like, y'all see us together?
I love it.
It is what it is.
Hell yes, motherfucking yes. Goddamn right.
But if y'all don't believe it, to each his own. That's on y'all. You know, it
It's not about if they believe it or not. I feel like I'm not here to try to prove to nobody nothing. Because what we have is not forced. It's genuine. It's natural. And it happened over the course of time.
And I feel like long as we know what's going on, it really don't matter what, you know, anybody else think for real.
Facts.
Poly is not for everybody. It's not for the weak, baby. It ain't nothing you gonna just wake up one day. I want to be poly. That shit is not. Trust me. I don't care. You could be the realest bitch in the world. You ain't finna just do this. I'm sorry.
Right.
You gotta be a different type of bitch. You gotta be a real different type of female.
You do, because like,
really
there's different ways you can do poly. Like this poly relationship started with me and her, and then we added someone else that we chose out of different girls we could have chose from. We decided to choose Yonce.
And then there's a lot of people who poly will be like, the guy will be forcing it on the girls. Like, oh, I want to do poly. You gonna be my bitch. I'm gonna have a dynasty of bitches. And I've seen that. I've had guys even tell me that.
I respect every poly couple for what you do.
And it's every type of dynamic that you can ever imagine. It works, and sometimes it don't work. So I can't speak on everybody, but for with us, this is what it is.
We feel like it could work for a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like there's anything going on.
I've even seen it's a girl with 2 guys or multiple guys. I'm like,
oh yeah, brother husbands.
How the fuck you do that? I'm sorry, but I listen. Yeah. I have a hard time sometimes with one dick. I can only imagine 2, 3, 4. I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry.
But at the same time, whatever's for you is for you.
It's
okay?
For you, baby.
Because the reason why I'm not gonna judge that is because I'm not looking for y'all to judge us.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna judge y'all relationship, then it means you can judge us.
Exactly.
I feel like we have a great relationship. There's no negative side. Like, do you feel like there's a negative side to our relationship? Do you feel like everything's good? The vibes are great. There's no issues.
Yeah, I don't have a problem at all. I feel like it's fun. It's interesting. You know, listen, when I get tired, I be like, come on here, y'all. You can handle that, baby.
Oh my God. That's all you
but it's gone both ways. Sometimes Yonce was tired. She's like, you can handle that. So
and not even just that. It's a lot that goes on in the household. Y'all be looking at it as just in a sexual.
Yeah, like
it's like because guess what? Since we've been just in this 1 week that we've been together, Yonce and been cooking. They've been taking turns. Everybody been taking turns. He'll make breakfast.
Make sure everybody.
She been making food. It's a whole it's a household effort.
So when you have a relationship with 2 people, now we got a 3rd person to get shit done.
Cause I be tired.
That's a benefit. That's a benefit.
That's a big benefit. It actually helps cause less stress on the other 2. So
right.
It is what it is.
Laundry, cleaning. If you go to clean the house, you're like, hey, let's all 3 do it. Boom, that shit done quick.
And one thing about me, I love to clean.
Yes.
So how is that not a plus?
Right. I was cleaning yesterday and I was like, oh my God, it smells so good. You clean the kitchen?
Okay,
but no, like every time after a party, y'all will always be the one cleaning. Because after a party, I be tired.
Okay, and I cook for the whole party too now.
And she cooks for the party.
I fly out and cook.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. So.
Okay.
You gonna me, come on.
Sorry, y'all. Okay.
Because I'll be tired.
I want to fork, right?
And look, she in a relationship. She wasn't. Nah, I mean, I feel like you gotta understand really what it is, the benefits, and what it really is as a culture. Because poly is a culture. Just like if you gay and you want to be with a man, or if you gay you want to be with a woman, whatever case may be, it's still all a part of the same community, and it's nothing to play about, honestly.
And I will say,
because it's not for everybody. Every woman cannot do this shit, bro. You're not gonna just hand off your man to anybody and be willing to share your man.
So it's one thing that, like, for me and her to have a threesome with a girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One time. But like to have a threesome with a girl like Yonce repeatedly over and over, it means that you gotta really be, like trusting her. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of girls will probably be insecure and be like, she gonna take him. She gonna take him.
And that's what a lot of girls be saying, like, oh, and I be seeing comments like this too. He was on her a little bit more than you.
They come with that so much. It's like, look, sometimes I might be more on Yonce, sometimes I might be more on Lay. It don't matter though.
We don't feel no type of way. My thing is, if I don't feel no type of way, and I'm letting this content, obviously I'm letting the content get posted, so obviously I don't feel no type of way.
Right.
Why the fuck should you feel that way? Do you want to be the one that he's rubbing up on?
Well, it's just like people put their insecurities on other people,
Yeah.
I understand. I get that though. Like a lot of people will be too insecure to have a poly couple.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I fully understand. That's why I said it's a certain person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if like there's any girl that we had a threesome with that could have actually been in a poly couple with us other than Yonce. I don't know if there's a girl that would have worked because the girl might have wanted Leia more, might have wanted me more. It's got to be an equal thing.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Yonce wants us equally.
And that was a lot of comments that we were getting like, oh, she's into him more than Leia, or he's into her. But what y'all don't know is me and Yonce spend a lot of time together
We
outside.
spend more time together than me and Phlo.
Yeah, exactly.
We spend the most time together. Like, what do y'all mean?
Exactly. And it's been like that even in Atlanta.
Exactly. So it's just like y'all see what y'all see on camera, but y'all gotta also understand this is what we allow y'all to see. Because I personally felt that way. Obviously, I'm observant. I ain't crazy. I ain't stupid. I'm a Leo. Listen, man. I pay attention to everything. And I definitely, when it comes to my man. So I felt that way. I would not ever let y'all see it. Okay. But if y'all want to comment on it, fine. I get that. Y'all got y'all own. Y'all entitled to that.
I respect that.
But y'all got it all twisted. Like it's not. What it's not that. It's not that.
So I actually have a question for y'all too.
Okay.
So
here we go.
Obviously, like you love Princess, you are in love with Princess. You're gonna marry her one day. How do the feelings project towards Yonce? Like, do you like her? Maybe do you have love for her? Are you in love with her? Like, how does that work? When it comes to feelings, how does that work? Like, is it possible to
love two people?
That's a really good
actually
question.
a great question.
That's a good
If
question.
it's too early and you ain't got there yet, you know, that's cool too.
Right.
I don't know if you would answer that.
I mean, that's a great question. And actually, it's something I thought about before. Like, are you able to love two people? Like, what do you think? Do you feel like you're able to love two people?
Nah, that question was don't answer it.
Hey,
look, don't answer the question.
No, because that goes
But
for
it goes
you
you
too.
too. I'm asking you, like, it's us.
Okay, you answer that question, then I answer.
I want to say that, like, love is a powerful word. And I feel like love has levels to it. You know what I'm saying? So when people say, like, I love you, like, when you first get in a relationship, like, the first time she said I love you, I said I love you to her, she told me to.
Okay, that's a story time.
But I'm just saying.
No, that's not what happened.
But what I'm saying is that
that's not what happened.
But love has levels to it. Okay. So like the love that I have for Leia is so deep. Like I could never love anybody. I mean, the only person that I love more than Leia is my son. I don't, you know what I'm saying? There's nobody else in the world that I love.
That's
more.
unconditional love.
It's unconditional love I have for my
Exactly.
son. Like I'll always love him no matter what he does. You know what I'm saying? But the love I have for Leia is unmatched. But I feel like I do have a lot of love for Yonce too. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I in love? I mean, I don't know if I can answer that straight up because there's levels to it. But do I have love for her? I do. But the love I have for Leia is like unmatched. And it's just because we've been together for 6 years.
Yeah.
We have an amazing bond for Yonce too. You know what I'm saying? So what's your answer?
I would say the same. I definitely can say the same.
I mean, I've never said I love you to Yonce. Right. You're asking me that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it'll build to that level where we all could say I love you to each other.
Right. I think I have said that to her.
Yeah, we've said it.
Yeah, I said that to her because I feel like with girls, you know, we come out of our shell and it's more of a bond. Yeah, it's more of a
bond, like you said.
An easy bond. It's not easy for a man to just tell a woman I love you.
Yeah, you never know how
not.
she'll take it.
Yeah,
how she'll react, or she'll be crazy.
Right.
You just can't be blurting that out to anybody.
Yeah, it's a powerful word to say.
I feel like I built a lot of trust and, you know, loyalty up with guys. Like, it's not just, oh, she's a girl that we've added to our relationship, we just fucking her, There's definitely some love there from both of our, you know, perspectives.
And that's what makes it a real relationship.
That's what makes it a real relationship. Like,
that's why we decided to take us to that level, because we left states, but we still, being in Houston, we still
we could have went out and chose any other girl in Houston. But yet we still we met plenty of girls. Let me tell y'all, we was out in the strip club so heavy, so many girls was coming at us. We was throwing bands in the club.
Okay, I met some girls too.
Yeah, she met one of the stripper girls that came. These hoes was on her ass. So it's like, we could have chose any one of them girls, but it's just the fact that it all led back to home. Like what we was comfortable with.
We're here now with her, which she was the first girl
all the way back
say,
from Atlanta.
Yeah,
like,
the first girl we could have an unofficial relationship with. Why is it unofficial? Because we had threesomes with her over and over. No girls in between.
And it was no funny shit either. And not to say the other girls was on some funny shit. I never dealt with no like crazy stuff with these girls. But I just felt like Yonce was just so much like of a sweetheart. Like she has a really soft spot in my heart. Like I don't know.
I am very genuine.
Yeah, and it is very genuine.
But now we got one more question. What about you? How do you feel?
Me?
Let's talk about it.
Okay. What was the question again?
So do you feel like you're in love?
Me?
With either one of us or both of us or whatever?
Because everybody be saying she loves some Phlo more.
Oh, my God. Man, I ain't gonna lie, that shit be cracking me up. But anyways, to answer y'all question, I have love for both of them. As far as being in love, you know, it's still too early. You know, we always vibing. We always have a good time no matter what. So it's always love there. But I have a lot of love for them both. Equally.
Yeah.
So,
and just to put that in perspective, like if you were in a new relationship, you just got with somebody, because I feel like we made this official like maybe like a couple months ago, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as like saying we're in an official relationship. So you wouldn't really ask somebody who was in a new relationship that's official, are you in love with them?
Just a regular couple.
A regular couple.
You
I'm not talking about
that.
poly, but just a regular couple. Like, oh, they've been together they've been chilling, they've been kicking, they've been fucking or whatever for years, but they just got together. Like, oh, let's get together and make it official. Which is basically what happened. We didn't put it on camera, but after TRI LUV, I feel like we kind of said, we're gonna make this official, right? We're just now telling y'all that. But you wouldn't ask a new relationship and expect them to say yes.
Exactly.
Like, oh, I'm just in love, I'm infatuated, we just in the deepest love. Like, it's a building process. That's why I said there's levels to. Are we in love? I mean, I feel like it's getting there. Like, there's a lot of good vibes. But it's just...
Because y'all gotta even think about this, what he said. Even if it was just me and Phlo and we just started this YouTube channel, we're new, y'all liking us, whatever, y'all like, oh, y'all in love, or y'all... We would be the same way. We'd be like, I don't really know, because we just got
say
together.
I love you? Okay, do you fuck a girl or man, whatever your situation is, and you say I love you that day, the first time?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a building process.
It's a building process.
So we're building something, and I don't see it ending soon. So I'm
y'all be trying to compare, like, does he love her more than Phlo? No. Does he love the girls equally? It's no equal there, because me and Phlo are engaged. I've been with him since my baby couldn't even talk when we first got together, and she's 7 now. So let's be real. Like, there's nothing that can compare to that, no matter which way you put it. Like, let's be real.
Exactly.
So yeah.
But there's definitely a lot of love. It's genuine. I'm glad we're here right now. I feel like this is a great video. If y'all looking forward to season 2 of TRI LUV, comment below. Coming soon.
Ooh, TRI LUV 2 gonna be crazy. Yeah.
All right, let's end this with a kiss though.
Let's just say it's gonna be lit.
Yeah.
Are we kissing on?
All three of us.
All right, don't lean the table over.
Nah, I got too far. All right, y'all. We're gonna kiss and show next video. This girl.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
All right, y'all. See y'all next video.
Okay.
Peace out.
Yeah.